Cherry here. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the time when I stayed in a love hotel during my semester abroad in Japan. And if you didn't know, I studied abroad in Japan during my junior year of college, which was back in 2015. I made 50 vlogs of that experience. Honestly, they're not edited that well because I was stuck with using Windows Movie Maker and I was editing while I was in Japan, so I was trying to like spit them out fast, so there's not a whole lot of consistency there. But if you want to see what I was like when I went to Japan for the first time for a total of about 4 months or so, check that out. And specifically, check out the video called Wild Night in Shibuya Vlog. That's the video that I'm specifically referencing to. Now, in the video, I did show that I did end up in a love hotel, but I don't really explain exactly what happened. And I feel like it's like really funny and kind of interesting, so I thought I'd make a special story time video revisiting the past. And even though 2 years have passed since the incident, I still remember like everything. So what happened was some background information. I was pretty much studying in Tokyo. Like it was like a dream come true, you know. I had to go into a lot of debt to make it happen, but you know, whenever I did it, I have no regrets. Hashtag YOLO. I spent this particular night in Shibuya, and if you are not familiar with what it's like in Japan and stuff like that, Shibuya is basically like a subsect of Tokyo, basically. So it's a place where a lot of people get lit, people get turned, people have a jazzy old time, and where people get into a little hootenanny. What is this slang I'm using? Basically, things started out pretty normal, and then I started to get really dumb. I was with my friend from my study abroad program, and she was with her friend who was from another study abroad program. And we were trying to figure out what we wanted to do. Basically, there was a thing that was going on that was the main thing, but we wanted to figure out what we wanted to do before the main thing. And the main thing was that my friend said she had a friend that was DJing at a club, and I was like, that sounds so cool, I want to go. I had no idea what the club was actually going to be, but I imagined it to be kind of like a cool, like a nightclub thing with like electronic music and stuff like that. So I was like, alright, I'm gonna make sure that I'm ready to be cool, okay? Yeah. Prior to that, we wanted to, you know, drink some alcohol. So first what we did was we went to Taco Bell, because there's Taco Bell there. And, yeah. And then after that, we got some alcohol from the convenience store, and then we just straight up drank the alcohol in front of the convenience store because it was the normal thing to do there. And I was like, I just want to get so turned, I want to get so lit. And so I was just like drinking. I was like, come on, I want to feel it, and I wasn't really feeling anything, and that is when you know that's not a good sign. What happened was, after that, her friend had to leave. I forgot what happened. They had a thing the next day. They just wanted to hang out. So I was like, okay. So me and my friends still had time to kill until the DJ extravaganza party. We went to karaoke. We got into a room, and a thing in karaoke is that you can get kind of like an all-you-can-drink thing. So while we were in the karaoke room, we kept ordering drinks and drinks and drinks and drinks. I was singing all these songs. Oh my god, karaoke is just, my favorite thing. Felt awesome. Didn't sound very good, but it was a fun time. So then I was drinking and drinking and drinking and drinking. And I was just like, I wasn't feeling anything, so I thought that was meant to keep going. And so, yeah, afterwards I was feeling wobbly and red in the face, but you couldn't really tell because of my makeup, so you could really see the redness in my neck and the redness in like my arms and stuff, but I was so happy. And then it was time to go to the DJ event extravaganza. So we were going over there, walking around, and I was like, yeah, you know what it is. And then we get in there, and I'm just like, what is this? Okay, so like, basically it ended up being like a very hole-in-the-wall event. The club was not a big thing. It was small. It didn't even look like how I expected it to be. And it was all foreign people from like South America, and they were playing a bunch of songs, like Spanish songs, and everyone knew the songs, so they were like dancing and like singing along, and I was so lost. I was like, what the heck? Like, I'm in Japan, and I'm with like a bunch of like Spanish speaking people, and I'm really drunk. Like, what's life? And I was like feeling it and all that, you know. And then I started to feel like I wanted to go to sleep and nothing was gonna stop me. So I remember vividly, we're outside, the event was over. I don't know what time it was, 3 a.m.? Let's go with 3 a.m. That's the devil's hour. This was a night of sin. So I'm just like, I'm gonna sleep on the sidewalk. I really wanted to sleep on the sidewalk. I sat on the sidewalk and I went to lie down. I laid down on the sidewalk. I didn't want to move. I was ready to sleep. I really did that. Do you know that Twitter, Shibuya Meltdown? You should definitely check it out. I don't run it. I'm not affiliated with it anyway. It's just a really funny Twitter account. That's what I felt like, and I should have ended up on there if my friend took a picture of me and if I used Twitter back then, because I didn't. My friend was like, you need to get up, we need to leave. And I was like, I want to sleep. I need to sleep. Oh my gosh, I need to sleep. And at that time, the trains had stopped running. Another thing that you might not know about Japan is that their trains stopped running about from like 1 a.m. until maybe 5 a.m. So we were stuck. And I really wanted to go to bed. So since we're in Shibuya and we were in like pretty, I don't really know where we were, but we were there. We were surrounded also by a lot of love hotels. So my friend, who was just my savior that night, took it upon herself to suggest we just go to Love Hotel, and I was like, you know what, whatever. Like, I was like, I just need to sleep. I need to sleep. And her Japanese, better than mine. Thank goodness she was there with me. So she helped me, and I was like leaning on her when we were walking. I don't know, was I able to walk by myself? I don't know, but it was just, I wanted to sleep. I wanted to sleep so badly. So I really want to go to bed. I want to sleep. So she's talking to the guy, and it's like we go inside, and it's just this little area where there's like the front desk, and then, I see a lead to the hallway, but it's very like closed. So it's just this little area. So she's talking to the guy, filling some stuff out. He probably thinks, foreigners are probably lesbians, and that's fine. That's awesome. That's great. So then she signs out some little bit of some paperwork. I don't know what it was. I have no idea. And then he gives her this bucket with 2 bottles of shampoo. And so, or soap or whatever it was like those bottles with like the little pump on them. So he gave that to her. And then we went to our room. And so I don't really remember what it looked like, but it was very like small. Like, it was not an open area. It was very small. So they get to the room, we get inside, and I go straight to the bed and I just lay there. And like, I wish I could have, really soaked in where I was at the time, really just kind of let that sink into me. Like, I finally made it. I went to a love hotel. Something I always wanted to do but never really thought would actually happen, and never thought it would happen in this way. I was there. I made it. And it was a nice looking, it was green, but it was also very small as well. Like, there was the bed, a decent size, and but everything around it was like small. Like, I couldn't really, like, there wasn't that much walking space. I think there was a little desk. So then I feel like I need to vomit. And so I get up to the bathroom, which was like really cute. I wish I like recorded that. I go in there and I vomit. I vomit all the Taco Bell. I vomit all of the everything. I vomit and I vomit and I vomit and I vomit. Vomit, vomit, vomit. Finally stop vomiting, and then I go back into the bed and I go to sleep. And I had my makeup on still. I had nothing to wash it off. I mean, I could have experimented with if that was soap or if that was shampoo, but I just vomited. And then I, went to bed with makeup still on the face. And then I just was like, oh my god, I hate this. But I think ultimately the reason why I was like not really wanting to be happy about being in that situation was because I knew that was not going to be cheap. And it costed about like $100 to stay there for like the hours that we were there. So I was like, oh my god, I have to pay for this. But also whatever, like, I literally needed this. And also give me an experience I never thought I would experience. But like, oh my god, $100. Woke up. Remember that I had to travel pretty much an hour back to my dorm room. So we get up. And we felt really awkward about leaving. And like, when I woke up, I heard like someone talking really loud next door. They sounded angry, but I couldn't understand what they were saying, of course. But I was like, oh my gosh, like, are people fighting next door? Like, I was concerned, but I didn't know what happened, so there's nothing really more I can report on that. But anyway, so we get outside, and we go through the little hallway, and I think we were right near the stairs. Yeah, we were on like the second floor. So when we got out, we just went down those stairs. I forgot how we checked out. I don't really remember how that went. If we even did check, we did something. Something happened where we were, we left the room. And we did. And when we got outside, it was like early in the morning. It's probably 7 a.m. And, no one was outside. But, like, I saw, like, one person standing outside of, like, a business. And I was like, oh my god, like, this feels so wrong. Like, I don't know. I just felt wrong about what happened. Like, I just felt wrong. And then we have to get on the trains back, go on the trains back, not looking forward to that train ride, but I was also thinking, hey, you know what, it is early in the morning, it is in the weekend, it's not going to be that bad. Guess what? It was a national holiday that day, and you know what holiday? Children's Day. Yep, it was May 5th, the Cinco of the Mayo. It was Children's Day. So the trains were packed. They were packed with families and children. Well, it wasn't like packed, but like there was a lot of people. It was not empty. So me and my friend, we are there on the train surrounded by some kids and some family members and some parents. And I looked like a wreck. And it was just like, oh God, I just felt like we looked so, oh my God. Because, I slept with my makeup on. And it just, not good. Oh my God. But then I made it back to the dorms. I made it. And when I got there, I was like, oh my God, go straight to the bed. I didn't even I was still tired, I didn't wash my face or anything. Went straight to the bed. Or maybe I showered. No, I went straight to the bed. So that was how I ended up in a love hotel in Japan. Now, what I learned from that story is don't keep drinking if you don't think you're drunk yet. Just give it like 20 minutes and then you can continue. Pace yourself, okay? Pace yourself. Also, love hotel in Japan, not that hard to get into apparently because we were able to get in there. So if you've ever wanted to experience a love hotel in Japan, you know what? Try it out. It's probably not going to be that hard to navigate if you cannot speak Japanese. Even though my friend spoke Japanese pretty well, we're still not fluent speakers, so she was able to do it and we were able to get in, so it wasn't that hard. And also, always remember that always be open to whatever life experiences that life can throw at you, because you never know what's going to happen. You never know what is going to happen. So just take a chance. Take a chance. Do a crazy dance. If you lose a moment, you might lose a life. So why not? Why not? Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you found this entertaining, and definitely check out my other 50 vlogs from Japan. It's like my crowning achievement on this channel because I told myself, you know what, I'm gonna vlog this and I'm gonna make 50 videos. I don't know what all I'm gonna make the videos on, but I'm gonna do it, and I figured it out. Subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on Twitter if you want to see me tweet some stuff that's funny, or retweet some stuff. Follow me on Instagram if you want to see me post some cool pictures of myself. And yeah, and you'll see me in the next video of mine you decide to click on. Bye!